Welcome to Calvinsgotgame. I'm Calvin.
I'm Lewis.
Today we are continuing our series of games that start with a certain letter alphabet, and we are on P. The letter P.
Yes.
Before we get started, Lewis is going to crack up on this one. All right. Before we get started, we'll do our words of inspiration. We're in Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1. Arise, shine, for the light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. There's our words of inspiration. I hope those mean something to you. I enjoy giving them to you. Like I said, we are on our letter P games. But before we get started telling you what they are, hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up. And also hit that bell for notifications when we put out new videos. We'd love for you to see them. Guys, if you like these videos that we're doing with the letters of the alphabet, put down in the comments what games you think are good that start with that certain letter. Even if they match ours, let us know, hey, that was a good pick or whatever. And we will be doing viewer videos of your top games or games that you like to play with a certain letter alphabet. And those will be coming. We already have a few made, so go check those out because they're yours. They're what you like to play, and some of them you've agreed with us on, which we appreciate. You don't always have to agree with us because we're not right. We're not the end-all, be-all. We are not the authorities of board gaming. We have our taste in games, and you have yours.
Yes.
And Lewis has weird taste in games, but that's okay too. Lewis, how many crossovers we're going to have in this lovely section?
I think we're going to have 2.
I'm going to go with. I'm going to copy you with 2.
Okay.
I think you're right. Okay. I think we'll have 2. All right. Well, I'm going to let you go first, Lewis. Enjoy yourself. Starting out with your number 5 is.
What's our superhero?
Oh, our superhero. I never forgot mine.
Panda.
Oh yeah, was it Panda something?
Give me a second, folks.
Man, I can't remember what he was. Where'd he go? Panda Pool. Panda Pool. That was it. I was like, man, I know I looked up one. What was it? Oh boy.
Mine is, and a lot of folks not going to agree, but I'm a Gen Xer. I grew up when the cartoon came out. Pac-Man.
Pac-Man's not a superhero.
Yes.
He eats pellets and ghosts.
Yes. He saves his town every time. For me, it's Pac-Man.
Okay, folks.
Okay, what about Papa Smurf?
He's not a superhero either. Nah. All right, Lewis, get us started with our game. Number 5.
Number 5 is... And I was surprised that this was so low. Because I had a few on here, and I'm surprised that this came so low.
Yeah, this one wasn't hard to make as O was. No. O was difficult for me.
Yeah. Paladins of the West Kingdom.
Paladins of the West Kingdom, nice.
Yeah. Number 5. 2015. Granfield Games is the publisher. 1 to 4 players. It is... and my notes are not here. Bless my wife, she couldn't read my notes. Again. Okay. It is a... And that's why we do notes. Because
it's a work replacement game.
Yeah, a work replacement game that you can gain, unlike other games, you can gain your workers back a little bit quicker on this. Somewhat.
I think some of them, depending on where you put them.
Yes, because if you put them in an area that you build at the church, you won't get them back. Or if they end up in the jailhouse.
I think you're thinking about...
You're
thinking about Architects of the West Kingdom.
Yes, Architects. Sorry, folks.
If you want to pass on describing it, it'll come up soon.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just let you know that.
Yes. So, sorry, folks, on there.
Because you're going to Architects. I know you played Paladins.
Yes, I played.
Like I said, they get crossways.
A lot. So, let's just say I'm going to pass it over to Calvin. I'm keep my input later.
All right. Yeah, you can piggyback off mine later.
Yes.
All right, so my number 5 is a game called Popcorn. It's a 2025 game by Yellow. It's 2 to 4 players, 60 minutes to play. Popcorn is you are running a theater. And a theater that you put movies into, and you want the right kind. You'll have like sci-fi, western, horror,
Sci-fi.
and maybe drama or love story, something like that.
Yeah.
And you're going to be putting meeples that you get into, because when you draft movie, you get meeples to go with it. And you want the right meeples to be in your theater to give you extra points for watching it. And then you get to unlock certain things that you can do. The game's a lot of fun. Depending on what movies you get, they're more apt to give you certain things, like the love stories or the drama or whatever they are, romantic comedies, I can't remember what they call them, may give you more points, period. And the other one gives you popcorn. The other one gives you this, that, and the other, which popcorn is points in this game. And you have these cute little popcorn cups like you get at the theater. They're small, about that tall, and you put your popcorn that you earn in there. The game's fun. I enjoy it. The movies are kind of named fun, kind of after movies, but they have like a quirk to them, so they're not exact. But I like how the boards are dual layered, and the movie actually slides into the theater where it looks like it's on the screen. The game's a lot of fun. Popcorn is my number 5.
I've seen that game. My wife actually saw it at the game store, a local game store, and she thought I wasn't looking, but I was looking. She picked it up and was like, So I haven't played it. I would like to play it before I pull the trigger on that.
They have a copy to play at the game store. Maybe we can play it.
All right.
I mean, they actually have one you can play in their library.
Yes, which when I walked in, I had to look for it, the library. Because they changed it up.
Yeah, I haven't been to the store since they remodeled. I can't wait.
It's nice. It's nice.
I bet it is.
But yeah, I would not mind playing that game.
It's a lot of fun.
My number 4, and this one I do know, is Potion Explosion.
Yeah, almost made my list. Is like that close.
A 2015 game. Horrible Guild is the publisher. 2 to 4 players. It's basically a competitive potion class game. You are trying to make so many potions to get the points to win the game. As you complete potions, you get abilities that let you get marbles. And folks, marbles, yes. There's a nice little game piece that you put all your marbles in.
You don't have many.
No, you don't.
You don't. I got lots. You hear them rattling?
You pick the marbles off this little, not conveyor belt, but little storage area. And
it's a chute.
Yes.
That comes down.
And you pick the marbles in, like, if you're going to pick all the yellows, you pick the yellows.
But they have to be in a row. They have to be touching each other. They can't be separated.
Yes. Now, if you pick the yellows, and there's a blue on one side and a blue on another side, and they click, you get those.
If they come down the chute, right?
Yes.
If they come down the chute and they match, you get those too. That's why it's an explosion.
Yes. And I've seen folks, Christine, do those combinations, and we go, how? However, you go, oh, right, I can get all those many. But you have a limited space on where to hold these marbles. Because that's what you need. You need marbles to fill in your potions, and you only have, I think, 3 or 6 spots that you can hold extra marbles. I believe it's 3. And as you put them out, you turn in the little potion bottles to get you on the neck area of the potion bottle. They give you those symbols that let you do special abilities. Mm-hmm. And whoever gets so many potions made wins the game on there. So it's a good game. A lot of folks that was mentioned not a lot of variety. Yes, it's not a game that I will bring out every week, but it's a game that when it's bought out, it's fun.
Yeah, it is.
It is fun. And just to play the marbles. I remember playing marbles when I was a kid. I haven't played marbles a lot, only with this game. So that little nostalgia of playing marbles when you're a child just brings it back to me right there. So that's why Potion Explosion always will be on my list. There might not be in my top 100. Well, it will be in my top 100, but probably not in the top 10. But it is a game that I do like, and if someone has on the table, I jump in and play on it.
Yeah.
So number 4, Potion Explosion.
I like Potion Explosion. And if you like playing with marbles, Gizmos gives you that too.
Yeah, that's right.
Gizmos has marbles you can drag up as well, which is fun, and I do enjoy it. My number 4. This one doesn't play with marbles. This one plays with dice. It's called Panda Royale. It's a 2024 game. It's by Last Night Games. 2 to 10 players, 20 to 30 minutes to play. My wife absolutely loves this game. My mom loves this game. And the only problem with my mom is she can't distinguish the colors of the dice sometimes because they are light. You get the white one and the yellow one kind of confused. Even though they're different shape, she has trouble seeing some of the dice colors are not real dark and pure. So, but with that being said, in Panda Royale, you're rolling some dice. You start out with 2 or 3 dice. I can't remember.
I have not played this game.
Anyway, roll a couple dice. Then people take dice out of a bag. They put it on the table. They take 1 per player plus 1. And then the person that took the dice out of the bag gets to draft one first, and then so on and so on. And each dice has a special ability. Whoever has the most on the yellow gets the little panda. They're the ones that are going to get the draw out of the bag. Those are the ones that get to go first with drafting a die. The one with the lowest points after a round, you're going to go through so many rounds of this thing that you'll have a whole handful of dice, lots of dice. Purples, they automatically double whatever you roll. Blues will double if you have a blue sparkly dice. So these are all the dice have special abilities. Some are better than others. The red dice you really don't want because they have negative points on them, and they also have positive points. So you kind of take a risk at that. And depending on how many dice of the red you have, you multiply that. So Panda Royale is a lot of fun. It's a great party game. If you like rolling dice and you enjoy it, but I was going to say, whoever has the lowest score gets the pity dice, a pink pity dice. And so that pity dice is a 20-sided dice to help you build your score up so that you may not be out of the running when the scores are totaled at the end from each round. I don't know how many rounds there are. There's like 11 or 12 rounds of this thing. But they go fast. Like I said, it's a 20, 30-minute game. I enjoy Panda Royale, and I think you would too if you like dice.
I like dice. I'm a dice. If those folks that know the word, I'm a dice goblin. I have a whole bunch of them, but I have not played that game yet.
Out of your mind, Lewis.
I'm sorry. You have bought it to the game store. I know that, but
actually, they have a copy there at the game store that they play. Yeah.
Yeah, I have not got a chance to play that one. My number,
and they had the expansion.
Really?
Yeah.
My number 3. I think you have played this because I know you haven't played with me.
Probably not.
I played it. A Place for All My Books.
Have not played it.
Okay. 2025 game. Smirk and Daggers Games publisher. 1 to 4 players. It is a putting, like the title said, putting your books away. There are cards that are dealt out that are worth so many points if you accomplish the objective. And the objective is using books. The artwork is cartoony, which the old cartoonish style of, if you ever looked at the 80s, 90s of old shows like Arthur, Doug, this showing my age here.
Recess.
It has that kind of artwork there.
I don't know, Recess might have been in the 90s.
It is.
Yeah.
And I did say 90s.
Oh, did you? I thought you
Yeah.
said 80s.
80s,
Well, I
90s.
went too far, or didn't go far enough.
But the art, that's what gravitated me, the artwork. This game, and also the simplicity that you can get points from accomplishing your cards or accomplishing cards that are inside. You are getting books, putting them in your house that you can read later on in the day. Or you can leave your house and go to town and gain more books, more abilities, more cards, more cards to get more points. But all this takes, and when my wife hasn't played this, she asked about it, and she hasn't played it yet, and we discussed it. I said, honey, you need to play these games so you know what I mean on my notes. There's a counter on the side that is green, and how much green power you have, it allows you to do what you can. When you get down to nothing, you lose a whole turn on there. You have to build up again. But there's ways to build up. You have your own board. Everybody has their own board to fill and make the accomplishing goals. It's a cute little game, easy to teach, I believe, and pretty simple, straightforward on points. There's no really mix up on who's the winner on this. It does, the end goals that are hidden does keeps the, not the tension, but yeah, this mystery of who will win in the end, because there are some end goals that are personal that nobody knows about. So yes, the game is not completely clear on who's going to win until the very, very end on there.
Yeah.
So I play for all my books. Good game for me. Maybe not you, but it's an interesting game. I would say at least try it on there.
Okay.
So I might have to bring it over.
Yeah, I'd like to play it. I was in Barnes and Nobles not too long ago. Is that the one, Barnes and Nobles?
Yeah, that's book place.
It was in Tyler, and not that you people probably know where Tyler is, but anyway, they had it on. They had a bunch of them, and they had a big old stack of in the middle of the room. And I said, "Let me check that out." It was too expensive. That sucker was almost $50.
Yeah,
and I was like, no, not for something I don't know if I'm gonna like, you know. And I hadn't played it yet, so I said, nah, I'm gonna pass. So I decided not to get it. Anyway, so what book have you been reading, Lewis? Have you read a book that since you talk about books, we talked about movie or TV shows the other day when you were talking about a game about TV. So, any book you got going on?
Actually, we had a little bit extra money during the holiday time, and I bought actually book sets to start my reading again. And I bought a book series called White Mountains. Well, that's the first book of a 4-book series. It's basically a book about aliens came to the planet, humans lost, the survivors get implanted with a chip, and the survivor
May not be too far off.
and the resistance groups are trying to break away from it.
All right,
A little bit like Matrix before the movie Matrix.
okay.
Very interesting though.
Y'all know me, I love horror themed stuff, so I've been reading horror books, and I read The Haunting of Blackwood House. Absolutely great. I enjoyed it. Definitely odd. Wasn't as spooky as you think it would be, and it had you kind of really got attached to the characters and what was happening to them, so I enjoyed it. There was a little twist at the end that I wasn't expecting, so I like those kind of books. All right, my number 3 is a game, an oldie but a goodie. It's Pandemic. 2008 game by Z-Man Games. 2 to 4 players, takes about 45 minutes to play. Guys, what can you say about Pandemic? If you've been into board gaming, you know about Pandemic. It's probably one of the first to get people into doing cooperative games. I mean, there were some before that, but I think this was the one that said, hey, look at this. Look what we can do. Mm-hmm. I enjoy Pandemic. I enjoy all the Pandemics. I have Pandemic Hot Zone, Pandemic I'm like Porky Pig here. Pandemic Cthulhu, the Star Wars that uses the Star Wars, the Clone Wars that uses the pandemic system. I like Iberia. I like them all. Yes, they're all kind of the same system, but that's okay. They have different themes, and I like that. So, Pandemic is a game that will be in my collection forever because it's so good. A lot of times don't drag out the big Pandemic. I do Pandemic the Hot Zone because it's the same kind of game you're just using North America instead of the whole world. I like it a lot. I like both of them, but Pandemic is the game that probably will never leave my collection, and I absolutely love it. It's probably one of the second or third game I picked up when I got back into the hobby. Betrayal at House on the Hill was the first one. So there you go. My number 3 is Pandemic.
I like the Pandemic system. I actually have the Star Wars one.
Yeah, it's right over there.
The Roman one. Mm-hmm. And recently I picked up the Lord of the Rings one.
I haven't done that one yet.
It is a huge game. They're pretty quick to play. I've played it several times already, which was my game of the month last month.
It's already been a year, Lewis. I'm all a year older.
But yeah, the mechanism of the Pandemic is a very interesting one on there, which I enjoy.
Yeah.
My number 2. It's a goodie and an oldie one.
No.
It is Pac-Man.
I knew it was coming.
1982. CGG is the publisher.
That's why he said Pac-Man was a super. I knew it was coming.
To the 4 players, it is. I'm talking about. They're all Pac-Mans now. They're all pretty well done. There's Pac-Mans that your movements are with a card. There's Pac-Man that is done with a system. Quattro. There's a style system. It is where you put a little wall and move your Pac-Man around it. But this is from the original where you have a Pac-Man, your other players have a Pac-Man, and you try to collect the most marbles.
It's Pac-Man fever, folks.
Yes. Thing is, there's only 2 ghosts, and they are rolled. You roll the dice and see which ghost. Everybody gets a turn to move the ghost. So somebody's going to move the ghost. Maybe all 3 players. A 4-player game. So everybody's trying to gang up the one that has the most. Which, that's how it should be. The ghost is going to go after the one that has the most.
No, go after the one that ticked me off at the game the most.
That's the other way to do it.
It did something annoying in the game I didn't like. No, I'm just kidding.
But there's quite a new versions out there, which nothing wrong with them. I'm eager to get one of the new versions and try them. This old version I had, I can't find anymore. I've seen other folks pull it out online, but there's pieces missing and so on. If I ever come across it, I'm in good condition. Asking for a best condition is not existent. Good condition with all the pieces. Marbles missing, I'm not going to worry about that.
I think you can find marbles.
Yeah, marbles is, but just having the board, the original Pac-Mans and Ghosts, that's something I'm looking for. But I played it when I was little until I had to move for a bit. Every weekend, me and my brother would get it, play that Pac-Man game, see who wins it. And every time it's just unpredictable on there. Pac-Man, the original from 1982, is a great game. If it ever makes it back in my collection, it will stay there with my X-Men game until I pass on there.
You know, we're going to have to make a video of games we loved in our childhood and get you guys' opinion on them too. Cause I know there's some games out there that you guys played as kids that you played with your friends or siblings or whatever that you loved and maybe don't have anymore. So, you know, maybe from like the 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
We're going to do a video like that.
Okay.
And that way you guys can know a little bit about our wackiness of why we like board games and why we're here. All right, my number 2 is a game called Pathfinder adventure card game. It's the Rise of the Rune Lords, 2013, Fazio Publishing. 1 to 4 players, takes about 90 minutes to play. I like this game because you can play it solo. I'm not a big solo game player, as much as I thought I would be, but I like playing this one solo. I like playing it with someone, and my wife enjoys it, so we get to play this. It's only played with cards. This is not a miniatures game. You set up some locations. You have some bad guys. If you like rolling dice to do checks, you're going to like this game. If you don't like that, if that's not in your wheelhouse, don't look at the adventure games, the Pathfinder adventure card games. You're not going to like them. There's 9, I want to say 9 or 6 or 9 scenarios in a box. You have to buy them separately. They don't come in a box. You get a base set with 3 scenarios or 3 chapters in it, and then you have to buy the others. I enjoy the game a lot. It's not confusing. It's easy to play. Your character can build up over time, getting cards into your hand, because you'll discover cards in the locations and you can roll for them to get them. But at the end of the game, you've got to break down your character back to the original amount of cards they're supposed to have. So if they're only supposed to have so many weapon cards, then you got to get rid of some weapon cards that you don't. But the good thing is, as a group, you can trade cards with each other. So that's a good part of it. I really enjoy this game. There's a lot of characters to choose from. There's a lot of abilities. So it can be a game where you can play with this set of characters this time, this set of characters next time, and enjoy the game a lot. I like the Pathfinder Adventure Card game system. I enjoy it. It's one of my favorites. So that's why it's my number 2.
I have it.
You do. You have a bunch of them, you said.
Yes. And I need to bring them over so you can show me how to play correctly. I tried to play it, I think, at least
the
3
hardest
times.
part is sorting all the cards and get them in your box correctly. Because you're only going to use certain cards, and you have a deck of cards called Blessings that you're going to deal out 30 cards to, and that's your timer for the game. Because when I go, I draw a card and put it up. When you go, you draw a card and put it up. So you're going to be going through that deck, and you only have 30 turns to get through it. And turns go pretty quick. So you got to make sure you kill the villain, and he has henchmen out there. And the problem with the killing the villain is you may find him in a location, and you may kill him, but he wound him. He'll run off to a different location if that location is not closed or someone's there. So, and he gets shuffled in.
And I'm doing something wrong because I'm making several mistakes, so I need to bring it over so you can show me how to do it.
I will teach you how to play it. It is fantastic. I enjoy playing it single player. I enjoy playing it 2 player. I think I've played it 3 player before, and I enjoyed that as well. So, Pathfinder adventure card game. A lot of fun if you guys enjoy doing checks.
Which I do. My number 1.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Is Pandemic.
Looky there. We've had 2 crossovers.
Yes. 2008. The main games to the 4 players, like everything Kevin has said. For me, the Pandemic game system, I enjoy it because it gives a little bit more threat in the game. That you think you got it, you know you have the win, then you look over and one of the criteria of winning the game doesn't happen. And triggers the losing part of the game. Like the last cube is put out.
Disease cube.
Disease cube is put out. Or a card is flipped over and everything gets spreads out and it just falls apart.
The outbreak track goes down to nothing.
Yes. So the system, I enjoy it because it gives somebody, and nothing wrong with someone taking lead in the board game, in the co-op game. Nothing wrong. But you know, every now and then you have that one person that wants to just do this. And pandemic, I think, rails that in because everybody has to contribute.
But you can have an alpha gamer in pandemic. They'll just try to control everybody's turn.
Yeah.
And I want to say I used to be guilty of that. And I've learned that it's not enjoyable to the other players.
It's not.
So even if I have somebody say, well, what should I do? I don't know. What do you think your best solution is? I think as a group, we'll talk about it.
Yes.
But you're ultimately got that decision. You can do whichever one you want. I'm not going to tell you which one to do. I can tell you probably which one will profit us all better. But if you want to go off on your own or do something different, by all means do that because that's the only way you're going to understand the game.
Yes. Now, there is one thing that I've heard online and playing with folks. That the one rule of pandemic that folks sometimes don't use. It is randomizing the characters.
Yeah, that's a lot of people just pick which one they want and do it. You're supposed to randomize. I think in the rules it says randomize.
It does in the rules. I think page 4 or 5, left side bottom corner. It says randomly select a player. And yes, there is a great player in there that is awesome. I think it's the researcher. That is the communicator. That is a good one that everybody wants to be. One of those.
The one I know people want to be is the EMT guy that can take off all the cubes.
Yes, that's another one.
They like that one a lot.
Yes. So, and it's okay to pick your character. Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, if that's what your group decides,
yes.
do it.
But I like it myself, the little randomize. Because if you have all the good players out there, yeah, it's going to be a little bit easier to win. I like a little bit challenge, a randomizing. I want to learn everyone's ability and see how I can use it to benefit the group.
There's a couple of them on there you could take out of the game that wouldn't hurt it because they stink.
They do. But that one makes the game interesting. How to utilize those few.
Ooh, your specialty is you can move this character over there. Big deal. Especially if they don't want to go or especially there's no reason to go anywhere.
Yes. But the pandemic, great game. It hasn't made it in the core game hasn't made it in my collection because it's not a single player.
You can play it. Any cooperative game you can play single player. Any cooperative game out there, you just play two players.
2 players? I haven't figured that out. I tried it and somehow can't figure it out on pandemic.
Just play like you have 2 players and you take a turn, they take a turn, you do the same stuff after each turn like you normally do.
Okay. Pandemic.
Every cooperative game out there can be played. Even if it says 2 to 4, you can play it solo. Without a solo version. Just play 2 characters or 4 characters. Whatever you want to play.
I need to start doing that then.
Yeah. It's easy, Lewis.
Well, I like seeing it on paper first.
Now, there's some of them that I wouldn't play co-op. A cooperative game I wouldn't play solo, out there. But because I don't enjoy playing them solo.
Yes.
But Pandemic is one I'd play solo.
See, I think that's what it is. I think Pandemic is the game that I like to play with folks.
Yeah.
Because to see how everybody reacts. Especially when you pull out that card that, okay, reshuffle and draw again and spread out everything.
Yeah.
And you see everybody's tension go, okay, now what am I going to do? So I think that's why also Pandemic, I think I would rather play with folks instead of solo on there.
Yeah.
So that, number 1.
Number 1 for Lewis is Pandemic, which ranked it a little higher than I did. Pandemic is waned for me. It used to be one of them games that was in my top 10 and my top 100. But it's waned a bit because I play a lot of different versions of it.
Yeah.
And I think it's just lost its... When I first discovered it, my eyes went like this, and I was like, holy cow, this is awesome. And I think you just kind of cool on it after a while. But it's still a good game.
It is.
All right, my number one is, Lewis has already mentioned it. It was his number 5. It's Paladins of the West Kingdom 2019 game by Garfield Games. 1 to 4 players, 90 to 120 minutes play. So in Paladins of the West Kingdom. In Architects of the West Kingdom, you were building it up.
Yes.
In Paladins of the West Kingdom, you're trying to protect it.
Yep.
And also build some buildings on the board up on the top. So in Paladins of the West Kingdom, you get so many meeples and they're different colors.
Yes.
Then you can draft a card that has colored meeples on it. You'll take that card, take those meeples. Then you're able to do actions out either on the board, on your own board. And by doing those, there's a prey action where you can do another action again, I think. There's places you can get money. There's places you can go to recruit or fight folks that are coming. There's a place to recruit people. There's also a place to build spaces on the board at certain locations. The game is just getting victory points. And victory points are done by cards and other things that you can get done on the board. And how much gold. I think gold counts for points as well. But Paladins of the West Kingdom is such a good game. I like Garfield Games. I like all of them in the trilogy. I would have to say Architects is probably my favorite, and I think that's why Lewis confused it with this one, because we play that one more often.
Yes.
But I do enjoy Paladins a lot because it's a little bit more thinkier game.
Yes.
And it's a little bit more how can I say this? You're not getting. You could be drafted out of getting the right people you need to be able to complete what you want. So I think it's more of a hate drafting kind of game sometimes. But I like how the cards come out and you get to choose one and get the people. There is a way to trade for a different person on your board to get somebody else or something else. And you don't want a certain color. I think it's the purple.
The purple one.
That you don't necessarily want because you have to pay a penalty for those guys because they're shady. So, but anyway, Paladins of the West Kingdom, such a great game. I think that if you haven't played it, give it a shot. It's been out quite a while. It was a 2019 game. It's been out 7 years.
2015 game.
No, it's a 2019 game. I think you're thinking about Architects.
Okay, I think that's what I put down.
Yeah.
But yes.
Architects was the first
one. Yes. It is, and that's what happens, folks. Sometimes we get games confused, and especially if you play one more than the other one.
And they're similar.
Yeah,
they all have the same artwork, the same people.
Yes.
Yes, they're different game, but they have similar attributes.
Yes, and it's going to happen. That I can't tell you how many times I've taken out a board game and I start playing a certain way. Everdell. I'm playing Everdell, and I do one thing that's supposed to be a expansion of another part of Everdell. I'm going, wait a minute, I can't do that. It's only here. It's at this expansion. So it happens, folks. And the thing, trying to keep all these board games straight in your head, it does going to cross over every now and then with the rules, like Calvin has said. Being a martial artist, one thing we have to do is memorize movements, which we call forms. And when you have as many as 18, as some folks say, 18 is not many, which that's one is a form. And out of that form, I have 60 movements. And if not a form has 30 movements, but if there's similarities in there, your body's going to mix up on there. So it's going to happen with board games.
Yeah.
I've seen folks talk about a movie, and they get movies mixed up.
Yeah. Or people who are in the movie.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to correct Lewis, but sometimes and he has to do it for me sometimes. No, that's not it. So it's just one of those things that it happens. And
yes.
But Paladins of the West Kingdom is my number one. I enjoy it a lot. If you haven't played it, give it a shot. I think you'll like it. All right, guys, that's all we got for today. Hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Let us know what the games are that start with the letter P that you guys like. And what comes after P? Q. That may be a little difficult for us too. We'll see how many we get on the
Yeah.
next video. We may not have 10. We may have 7. You
Or
may have
6.
4. I may have 3 or 6. You know,
Yeah.
we'll figure it out. But anyway, guys, like I always say, get a board game to the table. Spend time with your friends and family. Thanks for watching Calvin's Got Game.